This is our third annual staff development weekend, and we've got a range of different sessions, both on Saturday and Sunday, where all our staff are coming together to just have a bit of CPD during the season that hopefully they can take forward into their roles, obviously, in the new year. What we're trying to do is really focus on the theme of emotion and innovation this year. So we've got a range of different speakers, different types of sessions across Saturday and Sunday. We started this morning with a panel session with Paul Hart and Lindsay Harkin, who are a couple of Club Forest legends, to be able to bring to life that emotion part. We then had Tim Dittmer from the FA to talk about coaching and football talent development within the international programmes that are there. And then this afternoon we've broken out into 3 different sessions from British Cycling, GB Aquatics, really trying to learn a little bit from the football environment, both within the club and the history of the club and the international programmes outside of the club, but then outside of football as well, whether that be sport, Olympic sport, business or TV and media.
What is being created on a sports pitch can actually be replicated in back offices everywhere, and those techniques can create extraordinarily high-performing organisations. You know, I'm going to talk through a number of the sort of secret sauce to what I see as a high-performing organisation, and hopefully people will take away 1 or 2 different things they might want to try differently going forward.
So I was told today was about emotion and innovation. So I've tried to give some examples today of how a group far more successful than me have achieved that. For me, innovation isn't loud. So often the thinking that it's the big ideas that are going to make the massive change can get in the way of some of the small changes that actually make the difference. Being able to think about innovation in particular in maybe a little bit of a different way, or articulate it in a different way, can sometimes help us convince the powers that be.
Often, particularly in high performance sport, in my experiences, people are so busy they don't have the time and space to be creative. I was sharing with them about how there are ways to be creative, generate ideas, and how to take those ideas, which everybody has great ideas, in whatever realm of work they're in, is how take those ideas and make them actionable. And it's really important that the environment supports those ideas and the creativity.
Yeah, so the structure on Sunday is that we've got a speaker in who's ex-military. He's been there in 45 Commandos. He's going to talk a little bit about leadership lessons in the military and also psychological safety. And then we break out into departments to really try and capture some of the learning over the day and a half, but also to talk about some of our strategy and planning going into the second half of the season too.
What we've tried to get through today is saying, right, how can we make Forest a unique club in England amongst a really competitive market, to stand out from that market and actually be the most innovative club, really connect with the emotion of our fan base, the emotion that you see in the City Ground every single week, and actually use that as a USP to go and ensure that we're at the front of the market and really driving this football club forward. I think for us what we need to do is say, right, can we be fundamentally one of the best developers of talent, one of the best performance teams, whether it be our men's first team or our women's first team, but actually at the same time, what are we going to do that's different from everyone else, that's unique, and using technology, using our people, using our culture to say, right, we were one of the most competitive clubs in England and keep pushing the success that our ownership absolutely demands of all of us.